10, Keel, Mike and McCarty. This is one of my favorite things between you guys and Ernie Robertson coming in, because I love Shreveport history. I just love it.
Yep.
I love the buildings and the architecture. It breaks my heart when I drive through and see these things that are gone.
Yep.
And or things like Pano's Diner. I was just down there doing a story about Bonnie and Clyde being in town, and it's like rotting away. Although they did gut it, and I think they're redoing something. But
yeah, it looks like something.
We've lost Mike and Mark Mango, Twin Blends, Northwest Louisiana History Hunters in studios. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having us again.
So what happened to the shoulder here? You playing baseball?
Yeah, well, that years of baseball, but they removed 2 bone spurs and had to put some stitches in my rotator cuff, I guess. So.
We got a lot of 100-year anniversaries seemingly coming up. And
Not
you
us.
guys
We're not 100.
No.
Yeah, we got. Maybe you might.
Well, between us.
I mean, in town. And you guys are working on some projects. Tell us what's going on.
Oh gosh, where do we start? Okay, I got to read this because this is kind of long on this. We're working with Chris Coe. He is the president of the American Institute of Architects here in Shreveport, and they're celebrating their 100th anniversary with an exhibit at Centenary College Museum that runs August 30th through November the 26th, and it's showing the importance of the past architecture in our city, like N.S. Allen, major architect in the city back in the day. We're going to be supplying them with blends from the LSUS archives, old pictures, I'm sorry, and then blends. They're going to have some blends hanging up too as well. So kind of show what Shreveport used to have and what they don't have now.
So August 30th.
It's August 30th to November the 26th.
And the Strand Theater is coming up on its 100th anniversary.
Yep, working with them. Chris Coe was with them also, and we're working with them on getting old pictures of the Strand, of course, from the Northwest Louisiana Archives at LSUS.
Yeah,
so.
back when it was built and stuff like that. So,
I think the last movie that I actually saw in the Strand. No, it was The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh,
really? Oh, man. Wow.
That's going back a long way.
I know.
That's a minute.
Yeah.
70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are there existing pictures of the Strand from when it was built? I mean, we do have all that.
We have
it on our Facebook page too.
As they're building it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And do we have the renovation pictures from where it was 20 years ago or anything?
Yeah, we've got pictures from the 20s, 30s, all the way up to today, and you can see when they had a big Strand sign that hung vertically up and down, and just different marquees and stuff, and it looked pretty much the same, but it was more elaborate. It seems like on the outside, it had like that. What did they have? That big sign on the front that said
Marquee?
Yeah, marquee. Yeah, it had a big sign anyway. It was a little bit different, and of course, the cars and stuff around the Model Ts.
Sure.
So it looked different back then. So.
And that was the Sanger family,
yeah, the
right?
Sanger family. Yes,
They built the Strand,
yes.
which was fascinating to me.
Yeah.
The Sanger, of course, famous in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, Sanger Theater.
Exactly.
Yeah, same family.
And y'all are working on other 100-year anniversaries as well?
The Broadmoor 100-year anniversary celebration is coming up in October. Lori O'Connor got with us, and we're going to be working with her with old pictures. We've already got a presentation because it was supposed to be a couple of months ago, but then we had a big storm come through.
Yeah, and
it was going to be at AC Steer, and it got rained out, so they rescheduled it to October. But we've got pictures, and we're having a little presentation that we're doing today. We got a lot of old pictures of Broadmoor.
And we say things like, oh, it was at AC Steer. And we don't even think about A.C. Steer was a man.
He was.
That lived in Shreveport and was very influential.
Yes.
Uri Drive is named after an actual Shreveport citizen.
Yes.
Is it true that A.C. Steer's daughters were Betty and Virginia, and that's how the park's named for his daughters?
I think that's what somebody said. Actually, was it the Goldstein?
Don't remember.
I forget. Anyway, that could
You're
be
no
true.
somebody's
Somebody's He's here for motion. Arm hurts. Oh my gosh.
He's milking it good.
I tell you what, Daniel Garner would know. He, our buddy Daniel Garner, he knows everything. So we'll have to ask Daniel. Yeah.
Now we ran into we talked to Faith Jenkins yesterday, who's an Oxygen TV host, who's from here, Bird High graduate, and they're coming up on their 100th anniversary next year,
Yeah.
Bird
Yeah,
High.
Bird, yeah.
I'm sure y'all will be doing some work with them as they start celebrating.
Yeah, they haven't reached out to us yet, but we have a lot of photos of Bird High School and Shreveport High School that was the predecessor to Bird High School. We've
Yeah.
got old pictures of that.
If
as
you've
well.
never seen pictures of Shreveport High School,
Wait. There was a school called Shreveport High School?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, you've never
Yes.
seen that?
No.
oh, you got to go on our Facebook page and type.
It's like a castle.
Go to Facebook and search Twin Blends Shreveport High School. You'll be amazed.
And was it at the site of the existing Bird
No,
High?
it's the site of the Shreveport City Jail right now.
Oh.
And C.E. Bird was the first principal. And that's whenever they built C.E. Bird, that's why they
Yeah.
named C.E.
See,
Bird.
I love that kind of stuff.
Now, what was the mascot of the Shreveport High School?
I think, I'm not sure.
Gators?
I was coming up
Alligators?
with
I don't
something
know.
I can't think. I was going to be funny, but I
That's
can't.
I
crazy.
don't know, but that building, I'm telling you, it looks like a castle. It's beautiful. You got to look it up.
Oh, I will
You gotta look it
definitely.
up.
And when did it shut down? When do we know?
Yeah, right before the C.E. Bird was built, I think in 23, 24, I may be wrong,
Somewhere
but
around
right
there,
around
yeah.
in there, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Bird, the 100th birthday next year, so
Exactly.
it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the
That's-
Northwest Louisiana Archives has all the yearbooks just about from Shreveport High School, don't they?
They've got a class ring. Steve Smith is a historian here in town. He has a class ring from Shreveport High School. He has the clock that was in the gymnasium, I
Yeah, I
think.
think so.
At the thing. It's
That's all
awesome.
at the Louisiana Archives.
It's all at the Northwest
Yeah,
Louisiana
it's
Archives.
Fascinating.
Which is out at LSUS?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Third,
really?
third
That's
floor,
amazing.
yes.
Can
You'll-
anybody go in
Yeah,
there?
that was.
Not you. They won't let you up there, but anybody else can go.
Anybody else?
Yeah, anybody but Aaron
You have to
McCarty.
make an appointment.
You have to make an appointment.
You have to make an appointment after
And you can
COVID,
just
though.
go through and can you snap pictures of the
Yes,
stuff and
yes.
all that?
Well, I hope so. That's what we did.
Yeah. Well, now we have to fill out a bunch of paperwork to do
Yeah,
that. and
yeah.
all
To
that,
use those
it.
photos, yeah.
Yeah, we have to fill out. a
Yeah,
bunch
but
of-
Now, I called out there one time, though, and they were very gracious.
Oh, they're
Oh, yeah,
great.
Oh,
They've
it
been great.
just couldn't have
It
been
wouldn't be a
nicer.
Twin Blends without them. They've been so helpful. They've been so helpful. It's
But I
great.
bet you could stay there for a whole day and just get
Oh,
lost.
we have.
They have 1.5 million, but photographs, negatives, documents, and stuff, and we'll never be able to go through everything.
But we trying.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you guys hang with us?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because I want to ask you how to search this because I can't find it. Mark and Mike
Bless
Mangum,
your heart.
Twin Blends, Northwest
Bless your
Louisiana.
You just type.
101.7 FM 710 Keel.
Back to the show with Mike and McCarty on 101.7 FM and 710 Keel.
101.7 FM 710 Keel. Mike is fanboying. What are you doing down there?
I'm getting GeekCon tickets.
Oh, okay. You're good.
I've had people.
Okay. It's going to be it opens at 5 today and runs all through Sunday. It's going to be a great event.
First time I ever met Mike and Mark Mangum, Twin Blends. Photography at the time was at an art walk Wednesday night downtown. They had a table set up, and I was looking at those blended photographs,
Oh, they're amazing.
and I thought, this is the coolest thing ever.
Yes.
And one that I still remember was the Shreveport police officer on a motorcycle on Texas Street Bridge, shaking hands with a Shreveport police officer on a motorcycle from like 1936. I don't know what was.
That was 1955.
That's
We
what I
didn't know
said.
who-
55.
We didn't know who the police officer
You just heard me
is.
wrong.
We didn't know who he was at the time, and then we had his son contact us.
Oh,
Robert Drake, his son. It was Bob Drake and his son Robert contacted us and told us that was his dad. And it was really
great.
cool.
And then they sued you for using the picture without permission, right?
I got a text from a local retired judge who says Centenary is turning 200 next year.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
So they shouldn't be called centenary anymore.
Yeah.
That's 100. So
I don't-
what's
yeah.
200? Doublinary?
Doublinary? I don't know. And y'all are going to do some more of your walks, right?
Yes,
Yes,
our
when it
tours,
gets cooler, when it
we
gets
did one
cooler.
last week for the centenary students. As a matter of fact, there was 25 of them that showed up.
We
and,
met for breakfast at the Glass Hat.
Yep.
Then we walked up and down Texas, and with our pictures back in the day that we found at the Louisiana Archives, laminated, and we walked up and down Texas Street and ended up at Rhino Coffee. So.
Yep, and Professor Tom Moran contacted us, and we're friends with, and he wanted to do a tour with them, and so we talked about the history of Shreveport and the old buildings and stuff. It was really good walk.
Yeah, those kids were very respectful too.
Yep, was impressed.
Yeah,
We were
they had
impressed.
some centenary baseball players, basketball players, the girls basketball, I think, and then some students.
Do you have pictures of the old the Inn Hotel downtown?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's where Frank Hamer stayed.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Frank
Man, he's
Hamer.
just on a roll here with Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, I know. But they were here at the Inn Hotel.
Yep.
And Ernie tells a story about the tunnel that ran from the Inn to the Strand.
That's what they say. Yeah.
And there was a door in the men's restroom. You could slip out that door, go through the tunnel, and go into the bar at the Inn Hotel.
Yeah, the Inn Hotel used to be located mile to the right of the Selbers building.
Yes.
And,
yeah, so it was just a block
beautiful
away from
building.
the
Is that where
Strand.
Gold Rings is?
Yeah, the Gold Rings building. Actually, the Gold Rings building, the Inn Hotel is still there half because the Gold Rings building is the first floor of the Inn Hotel, which they just remodeled around it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still, they lost a lot of the aesthetics.
They did.
All of it, yes.
Y'all did a post, which I found intriguing. I'm not sure how long ago, about the putt-putt that was out on Mansfield Road.
Yes,
I
we went to
remember
that one.
that.
But golf and games.
That was a big deal.
It was huge.
How old was that, and when did that shut down? Do y'all have the history on
It
it?
wasn't real old. I think it was built probably, I may be lying, but maybe in the late 70s. And then, I mean, it was here, I know in the late 80s, early 90s, yeah, because I remember riding the go-karts in 93, yeah.
Because they had go-karts out there,
they had
too.
go-karts,
that you weren't supposed to bump, but we played demolition derby and we always got in trouble.
Yeah.
We probably got banned for that.
Yeah.
And y'all had pretty good pictures of that. I mean, those were really neat.
Yeah, good video. It was actually an advertisement of the putt-putt golf and games, and it showed inside, and it showed.
I remember that.
Yeah. And the girl in the go-karts, she commented that was her, and everybody was commenting, "Hey, there you are," and she's like, "Yeah."
If one of you guys gets banned from someplace, you're both banned.
Oh, exactly.
Aren't you?
Well, let me tell you, we were playing basketball when we were little. Mark had 3 fouls and I had 2, and they fouled me out because they gave me all the fouls.
Yeah.
And then I got a technical for trying to tell the coach that it was 2 of us, and they were giving me. I got a technical. Yeah.
Oh, man.
For arguing with him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I was
funny.
just explaining. Well, he got thrown out of the next game. They said you couldn't play the next game. So Mark was out of town. And I mean, I was out of town, so Mark played in my spot, and so they never knew. He played anyway.
Yeah.
What's the biggest surprise y'all have found in the last 6 months that you're like, wow, this is so cool, we just ran into that?
I guess you asking us this question.
Yeah.
Is the biggest surprise that we run into.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for the heads up on that question. I guess, would it be the streetcar tracks?
Yeah, the streetcar tracks. Somebody notified there were streetcar tracks on Southern Avenue, and then when it was Southern Avenue at Ockley Street, and we went down and did a challenge, Twin Bridge challenge for people to take selfies. Let's walk over and show them what they can look at. This is some Shreveport streetcar history. This is part of the streetcar track from back in the day. It's pretty neat because you got this streetcar track, and then you got these old bricks over here. And it's really cool to be able to come and touch, and it's uncovered, so you need to come on down and get a look and just look around and see some streetcar history. And then right around the corner from there on Boulevard, somebody said, well, there's an exposed track in the median in the flower bed and stuff. So went over there and we're like, oh my gosh, there's a streetcar track right there. And then we measured out 4.8 feet, and then there was the other track. Okay, if this is a streetcar track, which we know it is, the other track should be 4 foot 8 inches away. So it would be showing though on this side if it was in here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it would be already showing in here. So
well, unless it was, well, you would think.
Oh wait, here we go.
That's a good sign right there. That means that other part of the track.
Man, but look how unlevel it is.
Well, it could. I don't know. Just try it. There's
let me
there.
just dig down a little bit. Oh, you hear that? There it is right there. Unless that's a brick. Nope.
Ah, that's it. That's it.
Man, how easy was that?
We dug down and found the other track.
Where do streetcars go in Shreveport?
Oh,
They went away.
That's where they went. Away.
I'm not a blonde, okay? My apologies. When did we have streetcars, and did they go all over town?
We had streetcars before New Orleans did. We had the first streetcars in Louisiana. Yes. 1890s was the first streetcar, and we got pictures of all this.
Yeah, she obviously don't follow our page.
1939, the streetcars went out of service, and
well, you charged 99 cents.
Yeah. In 1939, the streetcars went out of service, and the trolleys, which they call the electric trolleys, and they replaced them. Thank you. And we got a picture of in the middle of Market Street of the drivers of the streetcar and the driver of the trolley shaking hands on the last day. You know, it's a really cool story.
Oh, that's cool.
There's streetcar tracks all over Shreveport,
underneath the streets.
Under the streets.
Yeah.
We paved over rather than take them out.
Uri Drive. Our friend Russell Hines the other day, they were filling up a pothole on Uri Drive, and he ran over and took a picture, and you could see old bricks. And he said, look, there's old bricks under Uri. We said, not only that, there's streetcar tracks there too as well.
It ran from Centenary Drug to
Broadmoor Drug.
Yep.
Right
wow.
And then all up and down downtown.
Intriguing. Very intriguing.
I could go all morning.
I know. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. I guess you're kicking us out now, huh?
Yeah, we got to kick you out. Yeah, we got to kick you out.
That's great.
Will y'all come back soon?
Yes.
Before you do your next walking tour, I want you to come back.
We will. And
Okay.
I'm retiring in November, and so after November, I'll be free to do it anytime I want to.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Not retiring from Twin Blends, though.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I gave y'all an assignment, so I want y'all to work on that for me.
We'll do it.
I love it.
For 99 cents, we'll do it.
So
Okay, you
y'all
got
are
it.
the same age. Why aren't you retiring then?
No comment.
We'll tell you
He
after
knew
it's
I
over
was
with.
going to ask. He said,
I
no,
saw
no,
Mike's
no.
eyes light up, and I'm like shaking my head.
Shut up.
No, don't say.
Mike and Mark Mangum, Twin Blends, Northwest Louisiana History Hunters. Check them out on Facebook. You are absolutely going to love it. 101.7 FM, 710 Keel.